All right, guys. So I just finished putting on these hubs that I found in the trunk on one that I found on one of the 10 MR2s that we bought in the last couple of months. Evans was kind enough to let us borrow his steering wheel.
Wait, so we're getting rid of this sick blue steering wheel?
Yeah, dude,
can I see that?
Aerodynamics and stuff, but we don't. Really,
oh yeah, that was in. That was in good shape.
So the hub works, the steering wheel's working, and we saw Downstar hardware like always.
Nice. So that's a nice upgrade.
So this is like a center console cubby that sits in this recess here. As far as I know, this is a JDM part. There's a metal bracket that would normally be on the rear firewall here behind this carpet, or would stick through this carpet, where you would bolt through here into the metal bracket that's mounted to the rear wall. And then at the bottom, at the base, there's two more screw holes down here that go into the center armrest itself. What Ricky and I are gonna do, we're actually gonna make a aluminum plate that's gonna mount behind the center console, because this is a very thin, just kind of plastic rubbery material. We're gonna back it with a chunk of aluminum. That'll give the base a really nice stable footing on the armrest. And then we're gonna figure out a bracket for the top.
The center JDM bucket looking, Wally looking thingy, it's already completely mounted. We put brackets behind here in the back, and we put brackets under it where those two bolts are at. And
oh, she's solid.
Oh yeah, she good to go. And then behind that is another bracket that's solid as well. Mickey's drinking Cactus Cooler, best drink ever. After Coke, of course. Coke is number one.
We have door cards, they're pretty rough. They have some tears and they're really not in good condition. I'll show you guys.
So they're stained pretty bad, and I don't know that we've tried to remove the stains from these, but as you can see, they faded and they're turning a little blue from black. My vote is to take them off the SOS and have them recovered, but
recover and just replace this with like black leather or something? Or do we run a door card like we did with the 240?
Yeah.
Nah.
Door card.
Comment down below, guys. Do we run this style of door card OEM, or do we want to run like the Street Faction door cards we have in the 240? Nobody makes them, but you know who can make them?
I know who can make them.
These two guys.
We can make them, bro. I know we can.
Okay guys, we're back for another day. I'm gonna pick up right where we left off yesterday with the interior of this car. I went ahead and slapped the glass panels back in the roof so they don't get damaged, because they've just been kind of getting kicked around the shop here. So went ahead and got those put back in place, took a razor blade to them and cleaned them up real nice. So the glass is nice and clean. These moldings are obviously gonna have to be addressed after the paint shop. We'll go ahead and get those cleaned up and resprayed probably to match the rest of the new moldings that we're probably gonna toss in this thing, assuming we can find it. I went ahead and got the rear containers in. This is basically just a storage box behind the passenger seat here. And then what's cool is we've got these covers that go up here on the glass top to keep the sun off your head. So I went ahead and installed the little retainers that go in as well. And we can store these back here so they don't get screwed up, which is pretty cool. And one thing I wanted to mention, if you guys are gonna redo your interior on your car like we are here with a lot of the cars that we have here, it's really a good idea to pick up one of these retainer clip kits, which they're available on Amazon, and you can purchase them pretty much any time, and they're fairly inexpensive. It makes putting these interiors back together a lot nicer, because a lot of times the plastic retainer clips that they used in the 90s are brittle and will break when you remove them. So I've gone ahead and replaced all of the clips on the rear area with new ones, which is pretty cool. So now if we do service the car down the road, they're not gonna be brittle, they're just gonna pop out. So, all right, I'm gonna move on to the driver's side and get this buttoned up. As you know, I like to run a rag and some cleaner over everything before I put it back together, so I'll just go ahead and show you guys that process. think so.
The next day.
All right, guys, welcome back. So you guys can see we have the MR2 here, and the next step for the MR2 is for us to send it to paint. But before we do that, plan is to take the wheels off, put the stock wheels in it because we don't want to get these ones with overspray. I'll roll my toolbox over here, couple of Jackson jack stands, the stock wheels, and I'm just gonna pretty much make it ugly again. Alright, so let me show you the MR2 right now. We put Mickey's Bad Apple RX-7's wheels in the front and the MR2's wheels in the back. What we are going to be doing, we are going to be making air ducts for the hood to actually be functional.
Alright, as you guys can see, we've removed the wiper cowl, and these are very difficult to find new for the MR2. We have not been able to find one or source one brand new. So what I've done is I've actually taken it outside, power washed it. I've removed the screens from the back of it because there was a lot of debris trapped in here. I went ahead and cleaned it out, ran some 3M 1200 over the sandpaper over the plastic just to get it prepped for a light coat of paint that we're gonna put on here. Should make it look pretty good, but we are in search of a one that's in better condition. So if you guys know where we can find one of these MR2 wiper cowl covers, we'd be interested in buying it or picking it up. So leave us a note in the comments.
Way to give my mind familiar. This sweet weed so potent, get my mind thinking different as I look out in the distance, overwhelmed with inspiration. All eyes on me, like a champion winning. And you know I feel the same as Matt Dre, battle building, keep it pimping till it's lavish. Hit the gap when we crashing, cause I ain't slowing down. I'm down with the action, trying to buy something bubbly I could pour over this money. If you ask me how I'm feeling, I say laugh, laugh, lovely. Double up on the hoodie, just fresh, yes I'm crispy. Plenty up and no me so that they can make a movie. But I'm gone, ha, later, quick maneuver.
It's an exciting moment because finally we've made so much progress on the MR2, and I wanted to kind of sit down and chat with you guys about a number of things. But first off, I wanted to say a huge thank you to all of the people who have decided to subscribe and join the Throttle family over the past probably, forever obviously, but over the past 30 to 60 days, the growth has been incredible, and it seems like you guys are really enjoying the kind of different style of content that we've been putting out. I know a bunch of you guys have probably noticed that we are posting less than we were before, but the videos are a lot longer. And we're doing that intentionally. We're trying to spend more time on each video, more time filming, getting multiple angles, more time editing, and that's why you're seeing less quantity of videos. So I wanted to say thank you. We are on our way to 500,000 subscribers, which, you know, when we first started this thing a couple years ago was like the biggest pipe dream. It was like, for those of you who have subscribed way back in the day, like before the original stash for subs, that was under 5,000 subscribers. First of all, I thank you, but two, like, I never thought we would be in the position that we're at today. You know, right now, I think we have 4 projects, like real projects concurrently that are going on at the same time. We have Rick's Porsche project, which is at SOS Customs. We have the 335i project, which we're just kind of kicking off. We have the MR2 project, and we have the Nissan 350Z project, which for those of you guys who are interested in that, we have a video coming out, which will be in probably about 2 days. Our next video will be an update on the 350Z. The Liberty Walk kit came in and it looks so good. It's awesome. I'm super stoked for that project, and we got a bunch of awesome updates on that. So you'll see that in about 2 days or so. So if you're looking to get more content from Throttle, obviously check out the Throttle Instagram as well. We'll flash that on the screen, and toss us a follow and engage with us on there. Now, the second thing that I wanted to talk about, many of you know that my wife Chelsea and I are actually expecting a kid. Some of you might have saw the gender reveal where TJ and the guys put a colored powder into my E46 M3 exhaust, and then Dustin actually revved it up, and a big plume of pink smoke came out, and that was really, really awesome. So fast forward now, Chelsea's 9 months pregnant, and pretty much any day now, within the next 2 to 3 weeks or so, we could be having a baby. So what that means is, for you guys, not a whole lot. Obviously, our team is super strong here, and the videos will continue on. So I just want to let you guys know, if you were wondering where I've gone to, no, I haven't left the Throttle team or anything like that, but I'm at home with Chelsea and with our new baby girl. So I plan on taking a couple weeks off, so I'm going to be kind of off the radar for a little bit. But I appreciate everyone's support, and I appreciate everyone who's obviously gonna watch the videos in my absence and all that. So thank you for that. So it's a super exciting time. Throttle's doing awesome. The 335i sweepstakes is doing awesome. You guys seem to love that project. So remember, the 335i sweepstakes is live right now. If you want to get entered to win, now's the time to do it. Every $5 you spend gives you an entry. If you're a Throttle VIP member right now, you get 6 entries automatically every month that you're a VIP member for the sweepstakes. So if you join Throttle VIP in July, you get 6 entries for July, 6 entries for August, you get 6 entries for September. So as a VIP, you're gonna get 18 entries automatically included with your membership. And you get triple entries on every purchase. So as a VIP member, let's say you buy a t-shirt, let's say $25. The normal person will receive 5 entries. As a VIP member, you basically triple that. So you'll receive 15 entries. Hopefully that clears things up. So being a VIP is awesome. A huge thank you to our VIP members. You guys know who you are, and you guys have been there to support Throttle through thick and thin, and I hope you guys are enjoying your membership. If you're not a part of the Throttle VIP Facebook group, you are definitely missing out. So please check that out and take the most of your membership. Utilize the benefits, utilize the discounts, and get involved. I think that's all the rambling I have. Once again, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Leave comments, leave those likes. Give us some feedback, and we take everything into consideration. We read every single comment, and I love you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support, Here's to 500K. Let's go, boys.